evening, guys. Am I audible?
Yes, Andrea.
Okay. Okay, guys, what we saw in our previous class.
Protected keyword and polymorphism.
Okay.
Hi Soundria, is my voice audible? Hello, Soundria.
Yuvraj, your voice is audible.
Okay, thanks, Abhirami.
Uh, Once again, guys, I have a poor internet connection.
Okay. Meanwhile, okay, today I'm going to take that method overriding concept. Yesterday, we have seen like what is method overloading, constructor overloading, and what is package level, and what is package. We have seen those things. If you guys have any doubt on it, you can ask me now, or else we will continue with the method overriding concept. Okay, no doubts, sir. Can I ask question?
Yuvraj, I have one doubt.
Okay, yes, Abrami.
Like in line number 17 and line number 28, we are getting some values, right, in parameters. Int number 1 and number 2. And in line number 21, we are getting number 1, number 2, and number 3. What
Okay.
if we are using two methods with the same number of parameters? In line number 21 also we are having 3, and in line number 17 also we are having 3. But while we are giving the input, like which method it will take first?
Okay, okay, I understand your question. Okay, I will reply for it. Okay, so method overloading in the sense it will, I mean, method name will be same and it will be deferred in parameter what we are providing. So uh, here one method is there with two parameters, which is of two is in the type of int, and we have another method and it contains some three parameter and I mean that each and every parameter is integer over here. So what Abraham is asking, like, can we able to replicate the same method? Like she is asking like this. So when we declare a duplicate method like this, even we are changing the variable name. Okay, like see, like num1, num2. This is what you are asking, Abraham, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay. Okay, I got you. So, uh, what is this means? Like, we can't define a duplicate method like this. So, duplicate method in the sense, we need to declare a method. We can even declare in the same name, but at least we need to differ it in the number of parameters what you are providing. So here we provided some two parameter, and same wise we have provided two parameter over here. So when we when we hover the issue, it is showing error. When we hover the mouse on it, it is showing like duplicate method add int comma int. So what it is saying is you have declared some two kind of method. Both the method is asking for two integers, so you can't able to declare a method like that. So Abhinami, if we can't do that, but we can able to do in some other way. Like first variable, we are see here both the arguments are getting int. So here also both the arguments are getting int. So it is showing like duplicate, even though the variable name is differ. Variable name and all is not a matter over here. So we can able to change the data type. Like see, these both parameters are int. So these both methods are same now. So we can change like this. So if we change like that, there is a difference between these two methods. What is the difference now? This add method is getting two integer type as a value, like we are provided here, add 1 comma 2. So when we pass this 1 comma 2, these both are integer value. So it will come inside the max method and it will check for the suitable method for it. So one is an integer. It will check for the first method. Okay, let's cut and paste. So okay, so object when we call this add method, I'm just passing a number 1 as a parameter, and second parameter is 2. So both are integer type. So it will come inside this max method and it will check is there any add method with which will get two integer as an parameter. So it will check for this first method. So this is int, but its second data type is string. So it is not suitable for this particular action. So it will check, it will go for some another method and the same class. It will check will this it is providing some two integer value. Will this method accept two integer? Like that it will check. So here this method is accepting three integers. So it will not trigger that method. At last, it will check for this method. It will check is this method will accept two integer? Yes, it will accept. So this method implementation will be called. Okay. Uh, Conclusion, like as Abhinami asked, we can even declare a method name same, and we need to differ at least in the data type. If you provide both as an int and int comma int and int comma int, it will be like duplicate. There is no use in this method. So at least we need to define some other. So how we will call this method now? We need to call like obj dot add, and this particular method will ask for first integer value. So we can pass like any number, like 12 I'm passing. So this number one will be assigned value as 12. And for second parameter, I need to pass a string as a value, so that this particular method implementation will be called. So instead of result, I will pass some integer value like, okay, I will pass some name like some string value, so that whenever I hover this add method, so you can see that this particular thing will call this method only, because it is getting some two parameter. One is of int type and string type. That suitable method is this one. So when I call this particular method will trigger. When I run this code, so see, first I'm getting like 3, which is nothing but this particular first add method will call, and it will execute this method, and it will print the 1 plus 2 value, which is 3. So it is printed. After that, this particular second add method will call. So second add method, what it will do now? So 12 and Abhinami, these two values I have passed in this method body. So what it will do now? This 12 will be assigned to this number 1, and this Abhinami value is string, and it will be passed inside this number 2. Number 2 in the sense it is a variable name. Variable name can be anything, but it needs to be meaningful. So I am passing like name. So this name, this Abhinami value will be stayed inside this name, and we are adding some number integer value with string value. So what it will do now? Some Java, some concept is there like string concatenation. You might have heard or you will learn in future. So what it will do now? Likewise, integer we can't add a string value and integer value. If we do so, what it will happen now? This both will be considered as a string only. So result in that both value will gets added like this. Like I have provided 12 first, 12 as a value for number 1. So the 12 value will be added to the string value, which is Abhinami. So result in printing 12 Abhinami as a output as a result of this method implementation. After that, it will go and call this method, blah, blah, blah. This we have seen already. Abhirami, did I answer your question or you need some more explanation on it?
No, that's clear now.
Okay. Okay, any other doubts? Okay, no doubts. Okay, just try to practice the codes. Why I'm saying now, Java is also a language that we are communicating with computers or blah, 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 programming language. You need to practice to understand the language. Just try to do the same codes, just implement and implement, I mean, just open the Eclipse and implement the same code and just try to do some alternation and just check how this code is reacting, what kind of errors we are facing. And like we saw like no, like copy pasting the same method, what it will happen. So what kind of error it will display. So learn from the error. So if we copy paste, that means it will also display like duplicate method with that same type, blah, blah, blah. So just learn from the error. Just do a code and just face this kind of errors and learn from it. You will get some better understanding on programming. If you do like that now, you will get some better understanding on codes. Okay. It seems there is no doubt. So I'm going to continue the method overriding concept. Okay. So method overloading concept can happen in the same class itself. It does not need any inheritance concept like parent-child relationship, those kind of things and all not needed for method overloading concept. Now we are going to see about method overriding concept. So as I explained already for method overriding, I mean in voice I told like some real life example. So let's try to make the same example, real time example to the code. So I'm going to create a class like that. Okay. So this class dad son, this is not the proper name for a class. Just I'm doing only for example to better understanding. But it is not a good practice, so don't do this. So I have declared a two class. One class name is dad and another class name is son. Here son is extending the dad, which means what are all the things which present inside the dad class will I mean son also can able to use that directly. For example, if father has some. So if father has assets like some land, home, anything like this, that son can able to access these things directly. Okay, like this. This we have already seen on inheritance. So this is the basic structure of inheritance that I'm doing. So for a method overriding concept, I'm going to explain the same thing that I have said earlier. So which is like okay, that class have a method like son marriage. So what it will do now, each and every parent thinks like some, they will have some dream. So our daughter-in-law will needs have like rich family, same blah. Okay, she needs to give more dowry like that and all. So parent class have a method like this. That same method that son also have some own perspective over on his marriage. So he may So, Sun may have like Sun class may have a particular preference over okay, Sun may have own perspective on her wife. Okay, but Dad will think some other he will think on some other perspective. Son will think on other perspective. So here method overriding concept will happen. What is method overriding here is Dad class have a method which is Sun marriage, and even Sun class have the same Sun marriage method. Here, what is exactly happening now? Whenever we create an object for this Sun class, we can able to access the method which are present in the Dad class also. For example, so I have created an object for Sun class. So with the object, I'm trying to access the method which is present inside Father class, like assets. So here Sun class is extending the Dad class. So when I create an object for the Sun class, I can able to access the things which present inside that class also. So with the reference I try to call assets, even I can able to call it. So whenever I point this, it is pointing to here. So if there is no extents over here, we can't able, there is no relationship between son and father here. So this method, this will show error because Sun class does not contains any method like assets. So if there is a relationship relationship between two classes, then we can able to access the method. So for relationship, we are using this extends keyword over here. So while creating the object for the Sun class, and with the object, I'm just trying to call a method which is present inside the Dad class. I can able to call, and even I can able to execute the method. So when I run this code, I'm just getting the output like land home, which is like some property of our Dad, which is defaultly extending to his son too. So likewise, here, son has a own perspective on his marriage. Dad has some other perspective. So these two methods are same name and same parameter also. Previously, method overloading in the sense that method name needs to be same, but it needs to be different in its argument. What it is, it needs to be different in its argument. Um, and it will happen inside the same class, or in inheritance also we can able to achieve that. So that's not a matter here. So for method overriding concept, method name needs to be same, and its argument also needs to be same. So it's like some duplicate method over here. If we copy paste the method on Sun class, even it will say there is already a Sun marriage method is there, you are duplicating the same method. But here we are not duplicating it, but we are providing that method inside a parent class. So what it will happen now when I try to call that method? So when I try to call the method, first this object will comes to the Sun class, and it will check is there any Sun marriage method is there. Yes, it is there. So it will implement here. It will not go for its parent class, because Sun itself overrided its parents class method. We can even use some annotation like override. These annotations and all you will learn in future, but it is not needed now. So what here happening now? This Sun class has a method, and it is overriding the method which is present in the Dad class. So whenever I call this Sun marriage method, it will not print the data which is present inside Dad class. It will print the method which is present in the Sun class itself. Okay, this is the method overriding concept. Like overriding, both are same method, but we are overriding the particular method for child. In child class itself. So here return type is not a matter. In previous example also, like in method over loading also, return type is not a matter. Here also return type is not a matter.
So I have a doubt actually.
Okay. Yes.
In line number 24th, we are returning purposefully at or right here.
Okay,
At
line number
or
24. Okay, that's not a matter. It's like in future you will learn that annotations and all. This is not needed now. I'm
okay.
just like that I declare now. That the main concept is like we have same method. It is getting overridden. Like father method, we are not going to accept the father method. We are son method is son class overriding that particular method. That's what the concept is. That overriding annotation is not necessary. Just I have just I'm showing you like why some annotations are there. Its purpose is some other. So you will learn in future that and all.
So there is no output change, no?
No output will change. If you run that same that love marriage will print.
Okay.
That annotations and all some meaning for will be there. So you will learn that future. Learn in future. Anyone having any doubt on method overriding? So, okay, this is method overriding. Method overriding in the sense method name needs to be same. Its argument, what argument is getting, it also needs to be same. So here we got the result. Okay. So can even it will not be considered as a method overriding because this son marriage does not contains any parameter and the son marriage has some parameter. So this method is separate. This method is separate. So see, land home and love marriage, which is like we are calling this. I mean, this will be considered as a normal method. This is not overriding. So whenever I call this particular implementation will be called because this method contains some parameter and it is providing some parameter. So it is getting printed. And whenever we call this son marriage, it will come and check the son class first. So this control will come for this son class inside. There is no method which method name is son marriage and with no argument. So it will go for that class and it will go here and it will print the particular, it will print the implementation over here and we are getting the result like this. Okay. Anyone having any doubt on this method overriding concept?
I'm having doubt actually.
Okay, yeah.
So before that, we have not mentioning any argument on the method, right?
Yeah. Yes,
So
okay.
on the time, that 26th line only always called. So if I want to call the 19th, sorry, 18th method, son marriage means instead of 25th method, I want to call 18th method means what I have to do.
Okay. If you like to call the same method means you need to create a object for the dad class instead of son. If you need implementation of dad, you need to call the particular dad's class object over here. Like okay, there is some concept over here. I will tell later. In method overriding concept, if you create an object for a child class, the child class method will override the parents class. So child class method will gets printed. If you need a particular method which is only present on that class means you need to create an object for that class only. Okay. Like I have created a object for this particular dat class. So I am calling the method which is present inside the dat class. So it is printing the implementation of the method. Okay. Uh, who asked the question?
Yeah, but son also having the authority
Okay.
to access the method, right? So that only I
But
am.
okay. Yeah, Sun has the authority to access the parents method, but even Sun has his own decision. No, he implemented that particular method now. He's overridden his father's decision. So Sun's wish will come. If you if you if you need, you can even call like Sun marriage over here. If you call a Sun marriage here. Okay. In child class, if you like to call a in child class also sun marriage is there. If you like to call the father's implementation, you need to call like this super dot sun marriage. Super in the sense it will call its immediate parent class. So if we call like super now, it will come and it will go for the dad implementation and it will print the particular implementation.
Yeah, okay, understood.
Okay. You are
Yuvraj, I
asking.
have a doubt.
Okay, yeah.
For method overriding means we can change, we can modify the parameters and also the body of the content, correct?
Method overriding. Okay, method overriding. Okay, you are asking like some. We need to provide some parameter like this, right?
No, no, no.
Okay.
We in that child class we can modify that what's that parameter and then body of the content from the parent class, correct? We can able to modify the parameter and body of the content. That's called
Yeah.
method overriding. Am I correct?
Method overriding sense. Okay.
I-
I'm having. Okay. Can you repeat the question? Okay. Can you guide me? What you are exactly trying to say? Like in 24 line, what I need to
No,
do?
actually in 17th line there is
Okay.
no parameter paused, no, previously.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. In the 24th line, you added some parameters in the child class, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can modify the parameters and also body of the content. System
Yeah.
dot
We
out
can.
dot print. This is called method overriding, correct?
No,
I
it
mean,
will not be considered as a method overriding. Method
okay.
overriding in the sense method name needs to be same as well as argument also needs to be same. Then only we can able to override those methods. So what happened here? What will happen now? This method and this method is not same. Method name is same, but it is different in argument now. So it will not be considered as a same method. So we can't able to override it.
Okay, it's a different
Method.
method.
Yeah, it will be considered as a different method.
If you add
If
some parameters, it's a different method.
yeah, yes.
Okay, then.
As we have seen on method overloading, like method name will be
Yeah.
same, it will be different in argument. If you provide a different in argument means each and every method will be considered as a different method. So that same concept will comes here. This will be considered as a method overloading only. Because here sun marriage is there, we are providing one argument. Here sun marriage is there is no argument. It is method overloading only. It will not consider as a method overriding. Riding in the sense both will be in the same format and child needs to override parents wish, like that it will be.
Only body of the content only we can modify it, correct?
Yeah, like that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other doubt?
Yes, Yuvraj. Like
Okay. Yeah.
Sabarinathan asked, right? Like inside the Sun class,
Okay.
we are calling the Sun marriage method, which is inside that. So in that case, you have created super dot Sun marriage. So
Yeah.
if we are creating like that, whenever we are calling the Sun marriage method, which is inside Sun, on
Yeah.
that time we will get two results. That is the
Yeah.
rich family, same caste, and love marriage, right?
Yeah. We will get that method. I mean, parent method implement also we will get as
Mm-hmm.
well as that child preference is there. No, that will also will get printed. Both will be
Okay.
triggered if we
Okay.
provide like this now.
Okay. So there is no possible of only printing the same right value rich family, same caste, that line number 18. Inside the Sun class, we can't able to directly call method Sun marriage, which is inside 17th line. We can
No.
override the content or we can't able to change it. I can't. get that.
Yeah, here concept is like we are trying to override only. So override in the sense itself, like parent is having the same operate, I mean same method, and child is overriding it. So you are saying like okay, just a second. You are saying like this, right? So I mean we are trying to call the son marriage, and the son needs to call directly the parent wish.
Yeah.
So like this we do now. There is no meaning of doing this now. Like if we remove also, when we call like that, this particular method will be called. So there is no particular preference of son over here, right?
Okay.
Whenever we declare like this, internally we are calling the parents wish only. So there is no override will happen over here.
But sometimes now, if any professional conditions we are using, sometimes in sun method, in sun class, we will have some condition. And in
Hmm.
another case, in dad class, we have some condition. So
Yeah,
in
like
such
yes,
cases,
yes, you are right, you are right, you are right.
we
Yes.
have to compare both the things and some results will be differ. So on that time, we have to call this and that too, right? So in
Yeah.
that case, only I'm asking.
Yeah. In the time you can use like this. Like you need to call the parents wish also, and you need to do some process, and by the result of that further, I mean, on the result of that dad's class preference, you may modify something in child class also. Like you are right. In professional kind of things, like in product level, you will see that kind of cases also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you are right. You are right.
Thank you.
Any other doubts? Any other doubts on method overloading and writing or package modifier or till now, like from start of the class till now? If you have any doubt, you can ask. Or else let's move for interfaces and abstract classes. Or else you can show me any of your code, and I try to correct the code, and I try to make, I mean, I will try to make corrections on it to better understanding of you. Let's debug together. If you have any codes to show, you can show me. Let's work on the code. Did anyone completed the previous task provided by Soundarya, like right angle triangle or max class, like printing the tables, palindrome numbers, or anything like that? Did you, I mean, anyone having a code to show?
No, you graduated. I didn't start it yet. I need to start by this weekend.
Okay. Just a second, guys.
Okay, guys, how was the session today? Am I audible?
Yes, Soundarya.
Okay. So if you guys are planning to take seminar, just inform me, because if you take seminar, then you can understand the concept clearly. So you can teach the students, and then you can try more examples. Okay, so if you want to take any seminar, just inform me earlier. I can assign you a topic. Okay. Okay, guys, and then actually we plan to complete abstraction and interface, but it will take around 1 hour of time, but we don't have time. So let's see you on Monday session. Okay. If you have any doubt, then just ask me or ask Yuvraj. If you don't have any doubts, then we can wind up our session, guys. Okay, once again, is anyone interested to take a seminar on abstract and interface class? If you have any interest, please let me know, guys.
If no one will pick, I will pick that topic, Soundarya.
Okay, Yuvraj. What about Abhinami, Sabrina, and Shobana? If you have any interest, then you can tell me. Yeah. Sabrina is raising her hand. Do you want to take seminar, Sabrina? Then
Yeah, I can.
okay. In abstract and interface class, or do you need some other topic?
Yeah, let me go with the plan actually.
Sorry.
Go with the plan actually. If there is a abstract and
Okay.
interface next one means we can go with the.
Okay.
And
Then
Bitwise
please
is also
be
there, no?
yes, Bitwise operator is also there. I asked them to search, but I don't know how many of them have completed.
Okay.
Okay, Sabrina, are you ready to take a Bitwise operator?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then please be ready on Monday.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay. Okay, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Just practice some coding questions and then improve your skills. Do some mini project.
Okay, Soundarya.
Okay. Um. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sandhya,
Thank
may I
you.
know the topic of the Monday?
Yes. Abstract class and interface.
Okay.
I mean
Discuss
abstraction.
bitwise, right?
Yes, and then bitwise.
Okay, bitwise, abstraction, interface.
Yes,
Yeah, okay, sure.
you are right.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let me post it in the chat. Okay.
Sabrina, then if you face struggle on taking a section on Bitwise, I will also take it because it's like some summon operators will be there, and it may hard. So if you are okay with interface and abstraction, you can take that. I will take the Bitwise. It's some hard concept.
Yeah, I will go through all the topics. If there is
Okay.
any mistake on that, you will continue on this.
Okay, Sabrina.
Okay, guys, a very good practice. So just keep learning and improve your skills. Okay, just mingle with your colleagues. I mean, mingle with your team member. Just think it as a team and they work together, guys. Okay.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Uh, Sabrina, I posted the topic name in chat. If you have any
Yeah,
doubt, then you can paste it. Okay.
yeah, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Sabrina.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raj.